Once upon a time, there was a young basketball player who had dreams of becoming one of the greatest basketball players of all time. My name is Bryant. I'm 17 years old with the hunger, the motivation, and a desire to be the best possible basketball player that I could be. He worked day and night, every day, for years and years and years and years and years. As time went on, 20 years had passed, and he felt that he had accomplished all that he set out to accomplish. But what he come to realize is that the goal that he set out initially of becoming the greatest of all time was a very fickle one. And what he realized that the most important thing in life is how your career moves and touches those around you, and how it carries forward to the next generation. But he realized that's what makes true greatness. I had goals, I had expectations and things I wanted to accomplish, and so like the outside world could not meet that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I wanted to win like 5, 6, 7 championships. That was my goal. For me to come out and say that, people would think I was a lunatic.
Yeah.
So no matter what they said or what they threw at me, my expectations were certainly higher. You can't control that passion, man. Sometimes you kind of have a fire. You need to keep those flames burning.
Yeah.
Man, nothing you can do about it. Like you don't really have much of a choice. Like you wake up in the morning and you go. Even if you tried to dial it back, it'll just build up, and then it'll just like come out 10 times worse than it was before.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't really control it. I remember being extremely excited, but also being extremely focused, because there was a lot of talk as to whether or not I was making the right decision. There's a lot of people that were saying I was going to be a failure. So I remember my concentration being extremely, extremely high, and not having even one day to really enjoy it or celebrate it. I was back at the gym and working extremely hard because I felt like there was just so much at stake. These are choices. Like I made a conscious choice to go after my passion obsessively. Like, it's a conscious decision. So it's not like, you missed out on that, you missed out on that. Like, no, I made a choice to consciously miss out on those things because I'd much rather be here.
How much do you detest a lack of hard work and despise lazy?
It drives me crazy. I don't understand it. So everything I saw, whether it was TV shows, whether it was books I read, people I talked to, everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything. And so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft. At practice or when I'm training or during games, I switch my mind to something else. I switch my mode into something else, right? For me, it's the equivalent of Maximus, Decimus, Meridius, and Gladiator picking up the dirt, smelling the dirt. It's go time, right? So that was my mental switch. It was like an actor getting ready for a film. You gotta put yourself in that cage. When you're in that cage, you are that character. And then when you leave there, it's something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't fucking touch me. Don't talk to me.
What doubts do you have about yourself internally?
Doubt is such a strange thing. It's, there'll be times where you succeed and there are times that you fail.
Going up over Bell, ball away. Yes! Yes! At the buzzer, he does it! It's a river of doubt. Kobe!
Wasting your time doubting whether you're going to be successful or not is pointless. It is. You just put one foot in front of the other. You control what you can't control. And then you see what the outcome is.
Where did inspiration come from?
The love of the game. The love of the game, the challenge. Like I would watch Magic play, I'd watch Michael play, and I would see them do these unbelievable things, and I'd say, you know, can I get to that level? I don't know, but let's find out. Let's find out.
Mason guards Kobe. 4-second difference. Bryant a three. Good! Kobe a three! Timeout.
Right? If you win, great. You're gonna have to wake up the next day and do the journey over again. If you lose, it sucks, but you're gonna have to wake up the next day and do the journey all over again anyway. Right? So it's really pointless to sit here and debate or have doubt or this, that, and the other. You train as hard as you can, and you step out there and you let it flow.
Enjoy life. It's life is too short to get bogged down, to be discouraged, or you have to keep moving. You have to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other, smile, and just keep on rolling.
How do you want to be remembered? What matters to you in this whole discussion of, okay, Kobe's last year? What do you want people to think of?
I've always said that I wanted to be remembered as a player that didn't waste a moment, didn't waste a day. And I felt extremely blessed by the God-given talent. But at the same time, I didn't take it for granted at all. And so if I could be remembered as a person that was born with a lot of talent, but did everything he could to try to overachieve, you know, that lived every day as if he was the 12th guy on the bench, you know, I think that's a very powerful message to have, and something that hopefully the players that are now and players that will come later choose to embody as well.